everybody. Welcome to a new episode of Cooking with Tiffany. I am your host, Tiffany DuBois-Morales. So today is a very special day in the Morales household. We get to finally entertain some amazing chefs, food enthusiasts, and a very good and dear friend of ours that I absolutely adore. So tonight we are going to be making a couple of things. I've already gone ahead and done Italian marinated and roasted chicken thighs with a very simple dry rub, some garlic, a little serrano hot pepper, and it came out beautifully. So we're going to be taking the jus from that and doing Italian roasted asparagus and carrots with the same ingredients that got used in the overall marinade. First thyme, rosemary, garlic, serrano hot peppers, and then dried spices that I have behind me. In addition, we are also going to be doing a radicchio and kale green based salad with red onion, tomato, cucumber, and a very vibrant and fresh blood orange and lemon vinaigrette with, some herbs thrown in as well. So please do sit back, relax, and we will be back. All right, everybody, we are back. So the very first thing that we are going to do is take our carrots and our asparagus and go ahead and mix it all together for our very large roasting pan and get that roasting as quickly as possible. So at the bottom of your mixing bowl, do 6 very thinly sliced pieces of garlic, 2 thinly or reasonably thinly sliced pieces of serrano hot peppers. We're going to take our carrots and add them in as well. I'm really excited. Tonight's guest list includes the amazing and renowned Chef Asparagus McElveen, who is the creator and founder of the James Hemings Society. It recognizes the amazing culinary influence of James Hemings, who was, ironically enough, emancipated from enslavement to President Thomas Jefferson on today's date, February 5th. Now, obviously, this episode is not, out today, but it's a special day for tonight's dinner. So we have all of that, and then, yes, our dried spices. Black peppercorn, red pepper flake, dried parsley, tarragon, Mediterranean marjoram, and Italian seasoning. The last thing we're going to do is just kind of mix this up a little bit. And transfer onto our baking pan. We are going to put this in our oven and do an initial roast of 15 minutes. But that takes care of our side dish. Last thing we're going to do is our salad, and then I might do some other stuff as well, but we will be back. All right, everybody, welcome back. So we are going to get started on our radicchio and kale green salad. Now, depending on who you ask, you can actually go ahead and like massage your kale pieces. I find this to be ridiculous since we're only doing these like leafy stem parts. So we're just gonna throw it in that way and just kind of pick them off. So we have our kale green pieces all nice and ready to go. In the meantime, we're also going to get started on the rest of our salad. We have our beautiful plum tomatoes from Iovine Brothers Produce. And I keep it nice and simple. Let's recap what we have so far. We have our kale greens that have been, just pulled apart from the stems. Our radicchio has now been sliced, and then all you really need to do is just like shred it by hand, and everything else easy peasy. Our thinly sliced red onions, our reasonably thinly sliced cucumber, our blood oranges and lemons have been cut in half and the ends trimmed off, and then the herbs, in this case the basil, a little bit of mint, and then the parsley, that is all going to get just chopped up pretty rough and garnished within the salad dressing that we're going to be making. In addition to having Chef Ashbell, we have the lovely and amazing Maria Campbell, founder and CEO of Imagine Impact LLC, a company that she has started and highlights so many local Philadelphians, and is also a fellow Les Dons d'Escoffier member, which for those of you that are very close friends, you may have seen me send a brief message during a little birthday fundraiser for my birthday, since that is coming up soon. Any and all amounts or donations to the Philadelphia chapter of Les Dons d'Escoffier will be greatly, and I do mean greatly, appreciated. Radicchio has a very naturally bitter flavor profile when it is uncooked, or in this case raw, and then the kale greens are just they're beautiful and delicious. And this final part is always just a super nice and simple dressing, because I like to make my dressings from scratch. So we're going to do our blood orange. We now have our lemons. Next, we have our garlic press. And I got 6 little pieces of garlic that we are just going to use black peppercorn, red pepper flake, a little bit of our dried parsley, a whole lot of tarragon. From my Greek roots, Mediterranean marjoram, and a little Italian seasoning. We're then going to just do a little whisk to combine everything. So far, you really don't need a whole lot of olive oil to incorporate into your dressing. The parsley as well as the mint and the basil, I'm going to go in to roughly chop and then just kind of mix that in after we dress the whole salad. So give me a minute. All right, everybody, we are back and ready to assemble our salad. So the last ingredient in the dressing is Cardenas garlic cilantro premium balsamic vinegar. So definitely head over to the Italian market out here in Philadelphia, or if you're in the suburbs, you can find it over at, Carlino's as well, I'm going to say. For the bottom layer, we're going to have our kale greens. We're going to then add in our radicchio, tomatoes, onions, and cucumbers. And go and do a kind of an initial toss, because, everything needs to be appropriately mixed before you add in your dressing. We're going to add in our flat leaf parsley, basil, and mint, and our blood orange lemon dressing. Before we do another final mix together. Now, I will be posting our finished looks on Instagram, Facebook, and via a YouTube Shorts. I have permission from Chef Maria Campbell to, have them also in tonight's finished look. But for the main portion of the video, we are very basically done and finished. So, as always, please do not forget to head over to Radicchio Market for your protein, produce, and spice needs. Vine Brothers Produce, Chianti's Prime Shop, and the Head Nut. We'll have a finished look for our roasted carrots and asparagus side dish, and the Italian marinated and roasted chicken thighs later via photos. But I am your host for Cooking with Tiffany, Tiffany DuBois-Morales. Bye!